everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to our D23 Marvel Animation for Marvel Studios full overview panel announcements. We're going to be going through, breaking down and discussing all of the different announcements from just this past weekend at D23 into the regards of the future of Marvel Studios animated projects. Of course, we're going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Fans are really waiting news and announcements from the Marvel Studios panel set to take center stage at D23. Essentially, here has what has been revealed. D23's Friday night panel brought dozens of different announcements outside of animated projects from across the wider Disney landscape and, outside of Marvel Studios there as well and MCU, including information on projects from Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, Pixar, and so many other ones. There's just been so many. Day 2 will allow Marvel Studios to shine once again with its own animated department panel exclusively for announcements, confirmations, and all of that kind of jazz. Different reveals for Marvel animation more specifically. So kicking it off, Marvel Studios head of streaming television and animation Brad Winderbaum had taken to the stage at D23 alongside comic books Brandon Davis as fans hum the theme music from the animated X-Men 97 show. It's been really quite a hit and very successful. Of course, Winderbaum and the Marvel want all of Marvel's animated shows to have their own artistic style as well. It's definitely something that we've seen more and more of an implication, and something that honestly that we're thankful for. It just doesn't feel like that we're watching the same, animated show over and over again. None of them have kind of seen as a house of Marvel styles essentially here has been something very cool to see unfold thus far, and it's not stopping. The panel will be covering the different projects releasing over the next 12 to 18 months. Kicking it off, the montage that was played at the beginning, it highlights different clips and even reveals new clips of Marvel's What If Season 3, Marvel's Zombies, Eyes of Wakanda, and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, all Disney Plus projects to have more, confirmations, reveals, and even releases within the next 12 to 18 months. So throughout 2024, 2025, and maybe even a little bit of 2026. Other footage included shots of both White Vision and Ironheart potentially from What If Season 3 also making their way in there. But first, let's talk about X-Men 97's new additions and updates and what they have in store for a second season. The mutant character Danger was confirmed for the inclusion in Season 2 of X-Men 97. Winderbaum had explained how Marvel had to limit themselves in terms of characters and stories that they wanted to bring into Season 2 of X-Men 97, essentially to avoid just, biting off too much than they can chew, essentially. Fans had erupted as Rogue actress Lenore Zan and Wolverine voice star Cal Dodd had took to the stage at D23 for X-Men 97 to share some new different reveals and details about the upcoming second season, and also kind of reflecting on the first season as well. Zan had shared her favorite Rogue moment with the D23 crowd, saying that there isn't any cure for who you are. Another character who will be more heavily utilized in the second season is also going to be confirmed to be Bishop after his return to the fold in Season 1 as well. Moving forward here, we have some news on Marvel Studios' What If Season 3 outside of X-Men 97. What If director Brian Andrews had then from there taken to stage to hype up Season 3 of What If. It seems that Marvel wants to take a break from the animated kind of What If series after Season 3, but, hopefully they'll, maybe change their mind or whatever the case may be. It just also definitely seems that they have an implicated story set up with what the rest of Season 3 is going to be doing and telling. He, teases the final arch of the Watcher's multiversal spanning story, especially setting things up, or not really necessarily setting things up for, but kind of just preparing to lead into the next 2 Avengers movies. Andrews explains how Marvel Animation can take big swings on how crazy the story is going to be getting for What If with its 3rd installment. One episode is going to feature Avengers, heroes of the Gamma War, and it is heavily centered on different mechs, and also Hulk, because that's how Hulk is. Well, Hulk is from gamma radiation. Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson / Captain America had delivered the Avengers Assemble line as well, as the mechs are some assembled and developed all together to kind of make like this like Avengers like team. The footage also sees the Red Guardian and Milena from Black Widow get their own mechs, and the Red Guardian is happy to be a part of the Avengers. I just wonder if we'll see that ever actually come true within the actual MCU. The footage also includes Moon Knight and Monica Rambeau, confirming both of them for season 3 as well. Definitely going to be so cool to see Moon Knight interacting with other Avengers characters. Again, I can't wait to see not if but when he does that within the actual MCU. Now moving towards another animated project that we've really heard little to nothing about is Eyes of Wakanda, as that is being slated for a 2025 release sometime. Ryan Coogler is back to be the producer and storyboard artist. Todd Harris, both of them had taken to stage at D23 to promote the new Black Panther-centric series, Eyes of Wakanda. The idea of the show was first pitched during production on Avengers Infinity War. Ryan Coogler then proceeded to call Harris one of the most incredible story artists on the planet. Harris had joked around with the rest of the crowd about how everyone in Wakanda gets a 6-pack and that even the cake baker can kill anybody. The series has been described as this 4-part story miniseries, so we can anticipate 4 episodes about probably for the animated show. Unfortunately, bittersweet, kind of like, too short, too sweet kind of thing, kind of going on with that. They also had teased a kind of glowing fist possibility reference to the Iron Fist character making some type of cameo within the show. However, the specific character who could be the Iron Fist was not confirmed. Even then, how that would have wider implications for the rest of the MCU is just kind of like not really exactly there. Definitely is cool to see, Marvel thinking about the character of Iron Fist, though, however. Then moving on from there to discuss more reveals about Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series. It isn't a part of the MCU canon, but some people have kind of taken it as like, oh, is this supposed to be like Tom Holland Spider-Man's like origin story, essentially? I don't think that's supposed to be the case, not at least anymore. Giving fans a sneak peek into Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show, the writer Jeff Tremlin had taken to center stage at D23. The show will allow the team to really get to dig into who Peter Parker is, as fans see how that affects who Spider-Man becomes. An undisclosed horn symbiote will also be included, opposed to the web slinger. That's kind of like your direct confirmation that they're just not going to be doing anything. How this has like other implications to the rest of the MCU. I just think that's what makes animated Marvel projects really fun and really great, is that they just feel like non-canon pretty much. Like they're just able to be their own one-off things, and that's very comic-like of them, and something that I am really enjoying thus far. Anyway, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.